Hi everyone, I'm Sam. My family and I go to the 10:30 service, but like you, we're all locked down this week, so I hope that you're staying safe. Our home and work and church routines have certainly changed pretty quickly, but when you think about it, in many ways, we've been incredibly blessed here in Australia. We've got good testing processes, we've got world-class medical expertise, there's good processes for tracking things, we've got doctors and nurses and support people to keep us safe. So there's no real need to panic buy either because we've got food and water and essentials and they're all readily available. But what about those people in other countries and other parts of the world without these blessings? We read in 1 John 3:17 that if anyone has the world's goods and sees his brother in need yet closes his heart against him, how can God's love abide in him? It says, "Little children, let us not love in word or talk, but in deed and in truth." So we're commanded to get involved. But I guess the question is, what does that actually look like? I want to talk to you about an organisation that you might want to get behind with your prayers or finances or both. They're called Mission Aviation Fellowship, and you may not have heard of them, otherwise known as MAF or MAF. But you might have heard of one of the 1,400 organisations that they work with. World Vision, Save the Children, Samaritan's Purse, Habitat for Humanity, YWAM, UNICEF, the list goes on. MAF's been operating planes for more than 75 years and it serves the most isolated and disadvantaged people in the world. They're flying the essentials of life, medical care, medical personnel, emergency services, emergency food and Christian hope. So every 3 minutes a MAF plane is taking off or landing somewhere in the world, usually on a grass or dirt airstrip. When COVID-19 hit last year, if anything, the importance of MAF's work only grew. So whether in South Sudan, PNG, Kenya, Timor-Leste, Bangladesh or even Arnhem Land, the work continues and the work to help aid and development agencies to move their people and the goods, missions, local churches and other national groups in far-flung parts of the world, that work continues. You can support MAF by praying. Pray that pandemics and natural disasters and corrupt governments wouldn't stop them and their partners from helping those in need. And you can also be generous with your money. And Father's Day, we know it's coming up in a month's time. You may not have even thought about it. Why not give your dad or the man in your life, your husband, son, brother, uncle, whoever that is the man in your life, a gift that can also help others too. You can buy a jerry can of aviation fuel for MAF. You can help those who are out in the field. You can keep the planes in the air. I'll have cards you can buy. If we return in face-to-face church anytime soon, I can physically give you a card. Otherwise, I can mail them out. And if you really insist on getting your man some socks, and I know I've been that man that has received socks and they are incredibly useful, we can still arrange a windsock for a grass airstrip somewhere in Africa or Southeast Asia or even in Arnhem Land. I'm sure it can be done. I'll talk more about this in coming weeks. My details are in the church bulletin this week, so you can get more information about MAF by following the link that will be provided in the bulletin. Just a 3-minute clip about what MAF does. Most importantly, please pray. Pray for those on the front line. Pray for the support and partner organisations that MAF's working with, and pray for our church about how we can be a practical support to any number of organisations around the world that are at the front line of helping people and looking after people that are disadvantaged. Stay safe and keep praying.